Next we have Steve Spector, the manualist, and he's being interviewed by a man who's not a stranger to Sal's show. This is Scott McNair, pianist and impersonator. Check it out.
Do you do any Frank Sinatra tunes or anything like that? Is there, could that be something that you would do next?
Yes, sir. There's a good one, Scott. That's Life by Sinatra.
Okay. Let's hear That's Life with Steve Spector playing manualism on Sal's show.
I'm going to do Frank Sinatra, That's Life. Thank you.
Steve, that was great. You know, you play a nice slow medium swing tune, you play a pop song. I was wondering, what else could you play, maybe from the 60s, with that? You've got different styles you can play as a manualist.
There's one of my favorite songs because it has a lot of guitars in it. It's called, it's a psychedelic song by the Status Quo called Pictures of Matchstick Men.
Here we have Steve Spector doing Matchstick Man from Status Quo on Sal's show.
When I look up to the sky, I see your eyes, a funny kind of yellow. I rush home to bed, I soak my head, I see your face underneath my pillow. I wake next morning, tide still yawn, and see your face come peeking through my window. Pictures of matchstick men and you, mirages of matchstick men and you. All I ever see is them and you. Windows echo your reflection when I look in their direction gone. When will this haunting stop? Your face, it just won't leave me alone. Pictures of matchstick men and you, mirages of matchstick men and you. All I ever see is them and you. You in the sky, you're in the sky, you make me cry, you lie. You in the sky, you're in the sky, you make me cry, you lie. matchstick men, pictures of matchstick men, pictures of matchstick men, pictures of matchstick men.
All right. Steve, that was great. You're a $1 million matchstick man as a manualist. And by the way, you added singing while you were doing that. That's pretty cool. Have you demonstrated that anywhere here? I guess you do the karaoke at Sun Kong, and you do that?
I like to go to Sun Kong and various other places, but I go to Sun Kong because there's a good crowd there, and one young woman said, "Why don't we do a duet?" So I started to do like California Dreamin' or singing and the hands and stuff. So we do duets. We even do Lady Gaga song duets.
Oh my God, Lady Gaga with a manualist.
I never really knew who she was until.
Why don't you come down and see Steve at the Sun Kong at the karaoke? Is there any other venues you have used this manualist for other than the Sun Kong?
I like to go to, in Cambridge, the Courtside Restaurant. It's near Leechmere Station on Cambridge Street.
This is good. He gets around. So the idea of singing, I guess with the karaoke, you have to take the tracks, or do you have your special CD that you, arrangement that you do when you
all
do
I do is I
karaoke?
go to YouTube and I sing along with the songs, and and that's how I practice.
Well, quite a unique gift. And I have one question that I wanted to ask. Have you ever, believe it or not, this manualism, since it is a regular thing, been accompanied by a guitar or a pianist when you have done that or anything like that for your own entertainment or whatever?
Well, sometimes, actually, I don't know about that, but I'm trying to think now. I've been on...
Does your mother play piano, or does your father play piano or anything like that?
I get my musical ear from my mother because she played the piano and sang, so all my life I listened to music and stuff.
That's good. So you got musical talent from your mother. So she didn't play piano when she discovered you could do this, right?
No,
with you.
But I have through somebody at work who was worked for a boxing promoter.
Okay.
I was able to do the national anthem at a boxing match about 5 years ago.
Well, this is great. We got a $1 million man with manualism, Steve Spector. Go see him at the Sun Kong. Steve, I guess you're going to do one last selection of Ray Charles' tune, Unchain My Heart?
Yes.
Steve the Handman, let's do it at Sal's show.
Okay. I'm going to do Brother Ray Charles, Unchain My Heart. Thank you.
Ha ha! We got the $1 million manualist, Steve Spector, and he's got $1 million talent. Ha ha!
Okay.
Again, speechless. Now that he just did a Frank Sinatra tune, Priya. He did a great job, and I love Steve. He's a great hand performer. But it's possible that not only Frank Sinatra, but Nancy Sinatra, and perhaps the whole town of Hoboken just rolled over in their graves. But still, it was a great performance.
It was. It's always tough to carry.